guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we are doing an opening for Transformers Power of the Primes Inferno, part of the last wave of this trilogy setup thing, at least for this class. So let's go ahead and open it. This is not a review, this is just an opening, so let's go ahead and get started. Pull that out. And slide this out, and there we go, and we've got a card. What is that? That's Primes Inferno. That is a pretty badass name, I gotta say. Primes Inferno. Okay, that's a good name. Locates trapped disaster victims. Ooh, okay, cool. Oh, that is awesome, looking at him through the fire, although his foot kind of looks like it's been in the green spray paint, because it just looks weird, but very nice. And oh, I thought he got a character on his shoulder, just like the Hotspot one. Here's the instructions. Although, do I really need it? Because I've had this mold before. Oh well. I'll just put that off to the side. Holy crap, you get a lot out of this. You get the Inferno toy, which is already a basic Voyager, and then you've got his two guns, which is from the repainted toys, or the previous toys, but then you've also got the feet pieces, and then now you've got the core. So that's a lot going on for one toy. I'm going to take out the guns first. There's one. And the cool part about this is the guns combine. So that's cool. It's not like the, I guess, Elita 1 or the Starscream where you just put it somewhere. No, this you can use with the combiner. Although I guess you could also use those with the combiner, but yeah. Alright, now for the feet parts. And there we go. So these are, I think, repaints from, I want to say, the Starscream. Yeah, I think it's the Starscream. Although, on the back of the packaging, it shows that the feet are supposed to be repaints from the Hunger figure. So that's a little weird, but okay! You know, at least they're fine. And they're generic colors, so I can work with other combiners on this. In fact, the first waves of Combiner Wars figures, at least for Superion, had black hands and feet, so I mean, I could swap that out with this now. Let's get the core piece out. This is the Enigma of Combination bit that I'm not sure if we really need, but okay. I don't even think you can connect it onto the main torso. And then we've got these little bits. He's a very bright red, and I chose the worst background for him. Let's see. There we go. And there is Inferno, ready to get, you know, the fires a-stopping. Only you can prevent forest fires. Okay, let's go ahead and see how he is. Ooh, I don't like that little bend on the bottom here. Although maybe that will look good for the final figure. I love the white ladder. That's cool. Because the previous one had, I think it was gray, and I think, I can't remember what Victorion had. Let's see, the joints are very tight on this figure, so that's good. Can't get the shoulders to go up. There we go. How's the head? The head ball joint's good, if it is a ball joint. Feels like it is, but it might not be. Nice ratchets out and in. They're not wiggling like the Hotspot. Out, in. Let's see. The rotation's a little stiff at that point, but fine. And then the knee joints are a little loose, but nothing too bad. I mean, he's got the ladder on the back, so he's not really going to fall over too often. But there he is. Now you can take these normal-ass guns. You plug that onto his hand. He's got painted fists, which is cool. I love the coloring on it. The bright red, the black, the yellow just really fits him. In fact, I think this is a better color scheme than any of his previous versions of the mold. It just looks so good. Anyways, you got this version of Hotspot, or you could take the guns off. And you could take these. Let's see, pull these out. And you could plug these poorly onto the top there. And I guess that flows okay, but when you plug that onto them, it's like there's no point in doing that. Actually, it kind of looks like it comes out of his hand. I don't know what's with these feet pieces, but I thought originally, oh, I'm not going to use these. And then I plug it on and I think, oh, they actually improve something. Like Grimlock, it gives him these knuckle braces for Starscream, and it makes his null race look a little bigger. And for Inferno, I don't know, it's weird. They should not work, but they kind of do at the same time. I don't know, I kind of like this. Why do I like this? How did they do that? You also have a secondary barrel underneath if you want to use that. I don't know. He looks gorgeous though. I will admit. I think I really do like the look. Now of course we have not begun the transformation. I'm going to start that soon. And I will do the combination for this guy because it's not really a specific combiner. So you could pretty much use any lens for it. I've got the lens for... Who is it? The Optimus combiner. Oh, and you could also take the guns and do that if you want. Whoop-de-doo. I don't know what's making that clicking noise. Okay. Transformation. Do I need the instructions? Nope. So let's fold that in, and let's see, do we... Okay, so we can close that. Let's bring this up. Let's see, there's the tab. I love the coloring on him. I don't know why, it really works. There we go. I don't know why that joint is super tight. Oh, I have to leave that open for a bit. And then bring this back. Take this, open that up. I guess the paint was stiff on this. And then bring this up. And wow. Why are all the joints so stiff right now? Let's see. Okay, so we rotate this around. And then we gotta open this up because it won't open up. And then bring that around. Ah, there we go. Finally got that to work. Ooh, I even like the black on the top here. That's nice. And then, let's see. Bring this in. Get it to go onto that. Bring that in. Get it to go inside the ladder. It's not really doing a good job right now. Come on. There we go. Ah, there we are. And now the hands won't plug in. There we go. Okay, so now I got everything going. And what's cool about the joint is, yeah, it's tight and almost scares me a little bit, but at least the ladder will stay in place. Okay, so, ooh, I like that. Let's see, rotate this around. I like the silver against the yellow, changing it up a little bit. Pop that out of place. Bring that up. And this is supposed to slide in, but it almost looks like they took out that... There's supposed to be like a little notch on the side here, I think, and it almost looks like they took that out. But at the same time, there's so much plastic that can give that it can open up and close into place. So now in combined mode, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, okay. Now I get it. And there is his fire truck mode. And yeah, it's pretty long. I kind of wish that you could maybe put the feet right here, but that's not too bad. I really like it. You know, it's basic with its colors. I feel like it could use more, but I love the white ladder. Something fell behind me. Oh, it's the combiner that I'm going to use. Oops! But it's very basic. I like the colors of the ladder. And it just looks so good. And this could still rotate, it could still do everything. You could plug these onto the side here, like so. You could even plug those big feet pieces on the side here if you want. I don't know why the ladder looks a little bent, though. It shouldn't, but whatever. Still looks nice. And usually I leave those there for the hotspot figure, but I think I'll leave these up here. Because on the instructions, or not the instructions, but the packaging shows these Fitbit things over here. And they kind of get in the way, but at least they have somewhere to go. Maybe it's better this way, because you have the hole on the back. I'm just going to leave it like this. Actually, let's see. It's weird because that peg moves, so it's really hard to get that in. And then not only that, it's painted over, which stiffens the joint. And let's see, I like those rotated a little more. Just because it makes it look like a couple more, I don't know, fire hoses or something. And then, of course, you can take this core bit and plug that onto the side, like so. And now you got that. Or you can rotate these around and leave them like that. Not sure why you'd want that, but whatever. I think it kind of ruins the look, honestly. I think in the gun mode, it's fine. But on here, it just doesn't make sense to me. But hey, at least you got weapon storage, so that's cool. Let's get that core piece out. There we go. There we are, and we're getting a little long, so I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to transform this into robot mode so we can get into combine mode. Alright, so as I'm transforming it back, I noticed that this little tab thing right here will snap into place, which I really do like. It's a soft snap, but it's so much better than the previous mold. So anyways, let's go ahead and transform it into its combine mode. So we bring in the head, close that up, bring that up, rotate it around, open this up, and then I'm just going to leave this open for right now. Not do anything much with that. Let's see. Take up the arms like so, bring them up completely, around like that. Come on. Let's plug that in place. There we go. And do the same thing over here. Bring up the legs, open that up, rotate it around. I forgot to disconnect the pieces from the Optimus Prime. Oops, my bad. Okay, so that goes right there. Very nice on the legs. I like the joints this time around. Let's see. Okay, so this will come up into there and then hook into place. And it actually hooks in. Wow. How is this? Okay, those tabs feel a little bit better. These little tabs on the side here. Or at least that side. Yep, they feel a little bit better, so that's good. These will open up. There we are. And then, of course, we gotta bring in the ladder section. Let's rotate this around. Fold this up to the back. Then, open that up. Bring that around. Let's see how this tabs into place. Okay, that tabs in a lot better. Open this up, bring the legs down, and head reveal. Let's flip this up, rotate around, and there is the Inferno combined mode. Kind of wish he had a brand new head. I'm not sure if they're trying to make like a fireman's helmet out of this, but it looks really cool. I think my favorite part is looking at the white come through the black. I don't know why, that looks really good. Just the overall toy looks good. I love the fact that this is all silver, despite the fact that some of the lights are yellow. That's a pretty nice touch. And just his coloring overall is really good. Apparently, this is inspired by a very obscure Transformers toy. Transformers Slag Podcast mentioned that. I can't remember what it was, but very old toy. And then I've got the other limbs. I also, of course, have the feet. Let's see. Just trying to disconnect everything. So there's Sunstreaker, there's Mirage. Let's see, here's Prowl. And here's Ironhide. And I chose to go with this because the other Autobot combiners I have are red and white. And that would have flowed nicely, but I kind of wanted Inferno to stand out, so I decided to grab these instead. Let's see. Okay, so this limb first. We'll slide that into place like that. Ooh, I like that so far. We'll slide that into place. Make sure that's tabbed in correctly. We'll plug in Prowl. Ah, there we go. There we are. And then we'll plug in Ironhide. And I gotta tell you, the color scheme works for this. The red and white seem to flow a lot better because there's more white going on right here. There's more red going on right here. The other two Optimus Primes were fine, but they were either primarily white or primarily red and blue. But this one has red and blue, or red and white, so I think it just works. And of course, we can't forget about the little feet pieces. So let's pop these off. And let's see. Oh, I just snapped that off completely. That little peg that goes at the bottom. Oops, my bad. But let's see. So that will go onto there. And those feet look fine. Let's see. Let's see if I can just quickly attach this back onto place. I believe it goes this way. There we go. And plug that into place. Ooh, the ratchet's a little tighter this time. I like that. And there he is. That is the Inferno Combiner. He looks so cool. I love this thing. You could also take the guns and plug them onto the side here if you like. Maybe downward or something. But what I like to do is either plug it like so. And that seems to stay in place, so that's good. Or I like to double wield it. Oh my god. I love the coloring on this guy. I think he looks so much better than the previous renditions. But that's just my personal take. I mean, yeah, it's Inferno. He doesn't really do this. At least for an original toy. But this isn't meant to be, I guess, the original toy. In a way. Like, it's meant to be, but also have that little flair to it. You know, a little something new. And I don't mind that. Granted, it's just a repaint, but whatever. I don't mind this. I think he's cool. Again, I love the coloring of him. So, that's pretty much it. I really like this guy so far. I don't know. Let's see. There we go. I think some of the joints are a lot better. The only joint that I don't think they've done a good job with is the knee joints. Other than that, some joints are very tight, which I do like, and some of them are kind of scary tight. So I'm not sure if I consider that an improvement, but I mean, it's better than some of the joints on Hotspot that just aggravated me so much, like the torso that would fall apart. This little thing that wouldn't hook on. So I think this is done a lot better. I'm just kind of scared for some of the joints. That's pretty much it. That and also some things just feel warped on this, but I think that's just mine. I don't think that's going to be the case for every single Inferno. I don't like the stickers still, and he does come with the stickers, but there's not much going on. I mean, he's got Autobot logos, those things, those in the knees, that, and a couple of Autobot logos inside there. So quite a bit, but they're super small. They don't really take away from the toy. And he looks so good. I really do like this. So, I mean, if he's not your cup of tea, that's fine. I'm just into it. So, that is pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And I will see you guys next time. So, I'm about to put the instructions back into the box until I notice something on the instructions that made them so good. And I'm going to try that out right now. Basically, what you have to do is take off the weapons like so. And the next what you gotta do, if I'm not mistaken, is of course take off the guns like that. And then next what you've got to do is straighten out this peg And this is somehow supposed to attach onto his back. Okay, like that. It even says to put in the core piece, but you don't really have to. Plug that in like so. And then take these and plug them onto his shoulders. Like shoulder cannons. I wish they could be positioned a little lower, but wow, so much better. That is awesome. I love that. This is a really cool toy. I'm really liking it. Again, I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.